Wednesday night. Let me tell you what we did Wednesday night. I was so depressed because the Sunday school was empty.
Emma, but I got it first.
I'm talking about little kids Sunday school.
Because I got it first.
So all the church, 8 of us, all the church, 8 of us went to the little kids Sunday school.
No, you didn't. I got
And
it.
we prayed. We prayed hard. Fill this Sunday school room. We need you. Because church is those little. Okay, Neely, I understand. Calm down. Thank you. So, fill the Sunday school with little kids, including Neely.
We did not have an empty seat, y'all.
Yo. Wow. Wow. Prayer works. Prayer.
Let's tell.
First Kings, chapter 19. I need to find that in my
That was
Bible.
not talking.
My goodness. And another surprise is my
I
high
still have
school
other powers in my
student.
magic, and you can't get them because they're so far
Let me
away.
tell you, I prepared this message and tried last week. Never worked out. So I chunked it and I don't remember what I preached. You don't remember, do you? What you preached? Oh, don't go there. Don't worry about it. But, so I prepared this geometry lesson in church. So we're doing geometry, Johnny. You like it or not? Yes. I need your help. After a while, Johnny will come over here and what is this triangle does to everyone. Yes. You know what triangle is?
What kind of is
Bing. What kind of triangle is this?
this?
Cardboard triangle.
And now I got my powers back.
Spring break. I enjoy the spring break and I'm enjoying this. It's just so good. Alright? It says,
I'm in my
1 Kings,
bedroom.
chapter 19, verse 11 through 14. We're talking about Elijah. We're talking about Elijah building out.
What is it?
There's
What
450
is it?
false prophet. And Elijah by himself
What is
took
it?
over this 450
I said, what
other
is
god,
it?
Baal. And they built altar.
Can we pray for
Elijah built altar.
you and me?
And this
Okay? Hello.
Sunday morning, afternoon, from morning to afternoon, those 450 prophets, they cried out, God, coming down, put the fire into the altar. Let me show those people, you are the God. 450, they start yelling, they start dancing, whatever they try to do, nothing happened.
And you said Thursday.
So later in the evening, Elijah said,
What?
that's all you can do?
What?
Let me try my part. His altar is there. Okay, that's not good enough. It's not fire come down yet until you wet this altar soaking wet. So they put the 5-gallon bucket of water, about 5,000 of them.
So it never stopped.
Wash, scratch, splash, soaking wet, water dripping. And Elijah said, that's not good enough either. Let's dig a trench all over the altar, all around the altar. Dig deep, 3 feet deep, or whatever, I don't know how, 3 feet wide. Fill it with water, making sure that anything coming into this altar, soaking wet, water still dripping.
What is it?
And Elijah said, now it's ready. God, come down. Put the fire into the altar. And what happened? God came.
Time for the wax
Consume
hand
this
on
altar with
Pop
fire.
your ankle.
Not only that, that heat just took over all the trench of water, dried up.
Where's your ankle? Here?
Great God
Where's your
appeared.
ankle?
So Elijah said, take over this 450 false prophets. They're no good. Kill them all. Wipe them up.
Yeah, pretend it hurts.
What
Pretend
wonderful.
it hurts. I popped it. Yeah, I did. I hear it pop.
But
Yeah, I did.
when Jezebel heard this news, it says, cannot do this anymore. What happened? What happened to Elijah? In the text, 1 Kings chapter 19, verse 14, it said, Elijah said, I've been very jealous for the Lord God of hosts, because the children of Israel have forsaken thy covenant, thrown down thine altars, and slain thy prophet with sword. And I, even I only, am left. And they seek my life to take it away. Oh God, you showed up.
And then after that,
Such a wonderful, wonderful day yesterday, and did the people change? Nothing. Why did you show up and don't show up today? I put the message title, Where Are You, Jesus? I preached that like 2 years ago. Where are you, Jesus? Where are you, Jesus? I was looking for myself. Brother Mike Turner, we had a coffee breakfast meeting and said, I preached more than to them, but it's to me. That's what it was. I preached. When I preach myself. Elijah said, I preach myself. God, where are you? I'm jealous of you. You showed up yesterday. Why did you come up today? People need to be changed, and nothing changes. That's what the matter is. 1 Kings chapter 19, verse 11. And he said, go forth, stand up on the mount before the Lord. And behold, the Lord passed by. Great and strong wind rent the mountain and break in pieces of rock before the Lord. But the Lord was not in the wind. After the wind, earthquake. But the Lord was not in the earthquake. And after the earthquake, a fire. But the Lord was not in the fire. After the fire, still a small voice.
over there.
The voice says,
Can't get over there.
Elijah.
I got
Verse 13.
everything.
And it was so, when Elijah heard it, that he wrapped his face in his mantle, and went out and stood in the entering in of the cave. And behold, there came a voice unto him, and said, What dost thou here, Elijah? What are you doing, Elijah? So that's when Elijah said, verse 14. Elijah said, I have been very jealous for the Lord God of hosts, because the children of Israel have forsaken thy covenant, thrown down thine altar, and slain thy prophet with a sword. Even I only am left. And they seek my life. Take it away. And the Lord said unto him, Go, return thy way in the wilderness of Damascus, and when thou comest anoint Hazael, the king of over Syria. And Jehu, the son of Ninshi, shalt thou anoint to be the king over Israel, the Elisha. Elisha is there, the son of Shaphat and Abel, and shalt thou anoint to be prophet in thy Elisha will take over. And the people, 7,000 is waiting on him. At the same time, Elijah said, God, I'm jealous. God, I'm confused. God, why are you not coming down to my place? Let us pray. Dear Lord, we come to you. Come to you with thanksgiving to you. All the people in this building. Oh, especially these young ones. Young one talks while I speak. But it's okay. Still young. Let them be in the church. Let them be with you, Lord. And things in this building, Lord, let the heart open. And let the ears to attentive. So your message will go into their heart. Apply to their life. Lord, help us, our lives, closer to you, Lord. And let us feel your pain on the cross. You shed your own blood, cleanse our lives. And also let us feel your glory from your dead body you resurrect. Overcome the death. Let us have that power into our lives. Lord, thank you for the blessing to our life. And thank you for your guidance. So help us to see. Help us to praise you, how great you are. And help us to understand the way you lead us. Thank you, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. So Elijah said, I'm jealous. I don't understand. I'm the only one there. Verse 10. Same thing Elijah said. So that's when God said, go look outside. And there's a wind come all over. After the wind, there's an earthquake. After the earthquake, there's a fire. But none of these great events, God was not there. Elijah was looking and looking. No. Then comes the voice of God. Elijah, I'm still here. Nothing happened, but I'm still here. You call me, yes, I can. God, ourselves, it's completely different. My dear friend, we married 31 years, raised 4 kids. She left. It's been 5 years. It still hurts. Separation comes. All things looks like a lie. That is here. Jesus came down to earth. Remember, the baby was born in a cow, born with the cattle and sheep all together. This baby was born and grew up. The carpenter's help. And walked with us. And remember Mary and Moses, their precious brother Lazarus died. Well, in deathbed, they said to people, call Jesus, we need Jesus. Did he come? No. Matter of fact, when Jesus showed up, it was 4 days after the death of Lazarus. Martha said, where you been, Jesus? If you're here 4 days ago, my brother was okay, but now he is gone. Jesus could not be the same place, same time, or different place and same time on that time, because he walked among us. But finally he came and he said, let's open up the grave. Oh no, it's been 4 days. Too late. No, it is not. The word Jesus said, come forth, brethren. Come forth. Lazarus coming toward Mary and Martha. What reunion that was. Way beyond. But with God, that was possible. The span of 4 days, it's changed. Changed completely when Lazarus appeared to the family again. Can we do this? Jesus himself died on the cross, buried in the tomb. 3 days later, we're going to preach that next month. Oh, sure thing. 3 days, grave open. Mary went into the empty tomb. Right. He appeared many times, disciples and raving. Amos, the way of Amos, 2 disciples. Many places, Jesus appeared. But he said, I have to go away. I have to go. If I go away, I prepare the place. So my question still lives today. Where are you, Jesus? Where are you right now? There's a cancer patient. There's a people falling down with no reason. There's a people heart. There's a people don't know what to do for next step. Where are you, Jesus? So, I got this triangle. I hope this triangle works. Miss Johnny, would you please come forward? We're going to do some drawing. Hold this triangle. Thank you very much. Oh, I forgot. I need a magic marker from the Sunday school. You got one?
Where's that gonna be?
I don't know. What color?
It's like a furnished.
Yeah, oh, good. Yes. Right. Wonderful. Yes, good. All right. So, Joni got the triangle. Because, hey, Lane, you help me?
He was almost up there.
Okay.
He's nothing.
Me is coming too. Okay, this triangle, let's flip over. Nearly. What I'm going to do, you want to hold this string, please? Okay. Then the geometry, the triangle is important thing. From the triangle, we find out there is not a line. Line is how many feet, how many yards, how many miles. From here to stamps, how many miles, right? Now, you cannot live on that line. We have to live flat surface. On the flat surface, I cannot get the flat surface until see some points go up. It was line going down, down, up. But this area, when the area comes up, the feet changes to what? Square feet. Mile changes to square miles. Acres. Okay, so it's complicated. So what we're going to do is, there is some point, it's called median of the triangle. Median of triangle is like this. My good student, she remembers. Median is right in the middle. Okay, I need that string now. Thank you, my helper. No, but right now, this is, okay. What I do is, I don't have tape measure, so I got string right here. Joni said median is midpoint. So I got string from end to the other and folding to 2, right? So double that. And it won't go all the way, but what? Halfway of the midpoint. Okay, mark that. On A and on the box, sorry. Yes. Good. Good? Okay. We're going to try on the other side. Okay, we do the same thing. It's not same things, but end to the end. And all together. Half point. And then 1. Spread one left on the longest one. Okay, a longer one. So half is still long. Okay, so the midpoint. Okay, I need a pencil. You hold on. Okay, this midpoint and connect to the this sharp point. Vertex. Make a line. Hold that on the mark.
Hey, that's
Ooh. It's a geometry, y'all. I went to the Temple Grandin's workshop. Temple Grandin, I don't know how many people you know. She is amazing. She is diagnosed with autistic child when age is, I don't know, 2 or 3. She never spoke a word until age of 3. And the speech therapist worked on her. And now she's making a speech all over the country. It was wonderful. Okay, that's another line. To the midpoint. Okay, midpoint to this chart point called vertex, it's a median. And the mathematician find out some reason in the triangle, if you do connect those midpoint to the corner, the third line will meet same point. Johnny, need to be same point, right? No trick at all. Ah. Okay. That's no good. It's okay. Yeah. Close it. That's a little triangle in the middle. That's the city. We cannot see from the highway, so we don't worry about that. Okay, so that is the median point. Thank you, John. And I forgot that midpoint. I was going to look at the textbook. But what we do? Well, in the 5,000 years in the Greek, they don't have those cell phones and the video game. So they work on they don't have cardboard. They chisel the stone and put this triangle and okay, let's connect. So what's important right here? Nothing seems to make any. Some of the point is equidistant, same distance from 3 points. I'd like to use that for the God's presence. Because you are the same direction, same distance from God. Because God is way above, right? Above, and from here go up. The prayer or whatever, it's all same distance. But this is not. 2 years ago, I was mixed up, so I was using that part. Cannot use that. So what this point, Greek people was amazing. If you do the mid point to the vertex, meet in the one spot, and this is one spot. This is the one spot. Center of gravity. That's what it's supposed to be. No. We blame on the gravity. The gravity. You cannot blame on gravity. Oh, fan is making a big wind. I work so hard. Don't you work so hard? One more time.
No, I have it on.
Center of gravity. No. So from here.
Well, this one's me.
Okay, I'm here.
This one's
Brother Fred. Is David. We're calling God. Calling God all over the place. And God is God, where are you? God, where are you? Remember, Jesus walked on the Galilee. Disciples right beside. Oh, I wish I'd be the disciple. Walk with step by step with Jesus Christ. That don't happen anymore. But Jesus is still here. With my heart, with your heart. Jesus is always here. But Jesus stayed right here, the center of gravity. Because all the unity have to have inside the universe. But you call from here, call from here, call from here. All over the people are calling Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. But this is still constant unity, universe. That is Jesus. Yes, Elijah was depressed. I was depressed. That Sunday morning, no kids. All the senior citizens, oh, I'm sorry. Including me, all the senior citizens, my goodness, what's going to happen to this church? Listen, God is still in control. How do you control? It's all balanced up. Center of the universe. He's still controlling the universe. It's not falling down this way or that way. It's all His control. You call Him. You far away. Yes, He is far away, but still near with you. Let's pray together. God is always, always in control. Do that. Let's all stand. Listen to the song.